Alright guys, so let's review Willard, and this is the remake of Willard. I have not seen the original yet, but I will definitely watch it now that I've watched Willard. The Crispin Glover version is the one I'm talking about today, from 2006, and it's directed by Glenn Morgan, who, again, funny enough, directed Final Destination 3 in the same year from the same company, New Line Cinema. But the funny thing is Willard is a movie that I didn't expect to be PG-13. I'd never seen it before. This is the first watch. But whenever I saw the PG-13 on it, I'm like, really? I thought it'd be like more gory than I got expected to be more gory. But it's a movie that I don't care that it's PG-13. I think that it's a great movie. I actually really, really dug this one a lot. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't really like Crispin Glover that much, like in terms of performances. Like I've never really loved him that as an actor. I mean, he's fine, but he's never like wowed me or made me go, "Wow, that's a good performance." But watching this one, I think it is a really good performance. I really thought that this guy is creepy as hell. And the basic story, I'm kind of going all over the place, but the basic story of this is that this guy lives with his mother, really old mother, and he finds a rat, and he starts gaining more rats and has a rat army, and he stops the people who are wrongdoers in his life. He just has mama issues. Like it kind of reminded me of Psycho a little bit because like he's living at home with his crazy mother. But then he gains rats, and like he gains like a swarm of them. Like there are millions of them just in this house, and he commands them and controls them, which is silly, of course, because they're. I think it's fun though. I still think even though it's silly, I think it's fun. And again, it's not a movie that I have to see gore in. Like I thought that they executed the violence in this very well. I'm gonna give a minor spoiler here. There's a moment that made me go, "Oh my god, I hate this movie in a good way," because there's a scene where there's a cat death, and there's a cat that goes into the house, and there's the millions of rats, and the cat doesn't even hesitate. It's like, "Oh shit, I am outnumbered," and this cat jumps up in the air because all the rats are trying to get him. Jumps onto a vent, and then there's a rat in there that scares the cat, and the rat bites the cat, and the cat falls just in a swarm of rats and just gets eaten and quickly like gone. And I'm just like, holy shit, that just got me because animal deaths just in movies are hard to watch, and it's just I thought that was really hard to watch with the cat death because I like cats, and I think that's just a sad way to see a cat go, especially because it's the dominant animal compared to rats. But when you're a cat and you see like a million rats in and you're outnumbered, and that cat did not last long. But it's just a moment where I remember that I'm like, man, that was so sad to see. um, but I really like that moment, and I think that the movie overall I like a lot. I thought that it really was creepy. I thought that it looked good. It's got that 2000s tint to it where it looks like Final Destination 3 or Black Christmas 2006. Like it's got that dark look to it, if that makes sense, like that dark filter. And I don't mind that. As I've watched more of these movies from the 2000s, I've liked that a little more. And and I liked, like I said, I really like Crispin Glover a lot. He was really freaking good in this. And like I said, I haven't liked him in a lot of other stuff. Um, and I thought that it's awesome to have Arlie Ermy in this as well. He was really good as well. He plays a dick really well. He really was an asshole in this movie, but it works because he's such a demanding presence. Arlie Ermy, he's great, and again, I don't remember how long since he's been gone, but R.I.P. again because he was a great actor. Loved him in so many movies, but it's great to see him in this, and he does a great job. And again, it's really good with the acting. It's really good with the creepiness. I really want to see the original now because this one, you could tell in moments there's like a swarm of CG rats, and in the original that's not going to be the case because I think the original's from the 70s, 80s at the latest. I'm assuming. So I'm excited to see the original now. I wonder if I'll like it more or less. Because, like I said, this one actually really surprised me. I was really surprised in how much I liked the performances and how much I liked the creepiness. I liked that it was a PG-13 and it worked really well. And not to say PG-13 horror isn't good, because there's a lot of great PG-13 horror. But it's just always surprises me whenever I see a PG-13 horror movie and I really enjoy it. Even though, like I said, there are a lot that are great. But yeah, pretty much all I could say on Willard. I thought that it just was a great, awesome movie. It was really fun. So tell me down below if you guys have seen Willard, the remake of Willard, and that's pretty much all I could say. Thank you guys for watching.